Let's build a full website in minutes, not hours. And we're not going to touch a single template. So I'm just going to take my prompt here and I'm going to paste it. So I already did a prompt builder exercise with Claude, my favorite. And we'll paste it here in our website builder. This is for my people who have paid a website builder $3,000, waited 6 weeks just to get a homepage with your logo slapped on it. Stay with me. I'm about to bless you. So I took a random niche. I picked real estate in this case, and I talked to Claude about it. Said I wanted to build a website, so I optimized my prompt first using whatever large language model AI that you want to use. So large language model being Claude, ChatGPT, Copilot. Those are my favorites. So any one of those, I use Claude in this case, and I talked to him about what I wanted to build, what I wanted it to look like, how I wanted the screens to flow, that I didn't want it static, and then I built a prompt out. In this case, actually, let me read the prompt. So my prompt is build a luxury real estate website for a Miami real estate professional. In the hero section, full width, full height, video background of a modern mansion, drone style exterior shot preferred with a large gradient overlay so the white text stays readable. Overlay the agent's name, a short luxury focused tagline, and a single clear call to action button. Schedule a private consultation. Add a subtle scroll down indicator that pulses welcome section. As the user scrolls into this section, fade and slide the content in rather than have it appear statically. Rolling city ticker, add a horizontal auto scrolling ticker band, marquee style, continuous loop, no start and stop, listing the service area. Motion and interactivity throughout the site, smooth scroll trigger reveal animations on section entry, hover states on property cards that lift slightly and reveal price details on mouse over. Design direction, aim for a feel of an awards site. Awards is a website that has really nice custom website design, so it can pull some motivation from there, so I can see what I mean by movable and different things like that. Additional sections to include listings grid, about agent bio, testimonials, and contact booking section connected to my calendar. We're not gonna write a single line of code. We're not gonna open a template library. We are talking to our AI employee like we are texting a friend, and built it on a site while we watched. So it looks like our website is done. This is the first pass of the website that we built. So let's open it in another browser. Miami private real estate, Alina Vance. So the mansion is a little dark, so I probably will ask it to, raise the overlay. It looks like there's like a gradient overlay over it, so you can't really see the mansion. So this looks good. So I'll ask it to raise that. So Alina Vance totally made that up. Miami waterfront and private estates, architectural mastery. Here is the scrolling ticker, how much they've made in sales. Schedule a private consultation. You can see like the mouse is a little different, not your normal mouse. If we scroll down, okay, look at this little changes on this picture. Redefining waterfront living. I love this. Okay. And then 850 million in sales, 14 years, top 1%. All of this is made up. And so featured luxury residences. So it's got these little things here. And you can review more information about it with a pop-up. It looks good, y'all. I'm gonna go back to my site and tell it do a little something like this. Okay, so this is the Grand Sky Penthouse. So more listings, request private access. Any request for private access, it scrolls down to a form, completed this form and created this form on its own, and this is connected to the back end of the PMCG CRM, so it will capture those leads as people use it, and so you can go through and connect and select your time and your date. You can do a virtual, you can do in person, or a private property walkthrough. Again, it made all of that up, and then it has just like the footer information, made up this address, made up this phone number, and the email. And if I click this email, it does a pop-up in my Outlook, so it popped up for me to email her to my Outlook, and then you can confirm consultation request. Schedule call has the phone number here. Oh, look at these interactive on the nav bar. So right now, just real quick, the only thing that I would say that I would change is this overlay. It's too dark, you can't really see it, so I'm gonna go back and I'm just gonna ask it to lighten the overlay. And so we did ask for it to give us a video in the background, so I probably would have to feed it the video in order to get, more of what I'm looking for. I'm going to ask it what percentage is the overlay. We can make it lighter so we can give it an exact number to make it visible. Alright, and so while that's doing that, obviously you guys see the first rendering of the website, just the first draft. Like I said, the hero image is a little bit dark for my liking. I can't see it enough. So I want it to be lighter. So that's what I'm requesting. So if you want a website that doesn't look like everyone else's, Awards is a great place. Awards with 3 W's, awards.com is a great place to go and get some website inspiration, and also feeding that, just depending on which AI model that you're using, you can feed it into there and get some motivation on, how to make it interactive and scroll stopping so that it stands out. Here is the part that a lot of people don't really talk about with website building. It's the edits. You submit your payment, send your motivation, send your inspiration, send your requests, and then you get your first draft, and that looks nothing like what you asked for. And then you send your notes, then you wait again 3 weeks later, you have a home page and no idea when the rest is coming. Are you on schedule? Are you gonna meet your deadline? Who knows? Meanwhile, your competitor down the street already has a site, a booking calendar, a review widget, and you're still waiting on a revision from your website editor. So this is what we use instead. It is called AI Studio, and it lives inside the PMCG CRM. So think of it less like a website builder and more like hiring a developer that never sleeps, never says, let me get back to you next week. So if you get a spark of inspiration at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's here and ready to work. Sometimes I do that. So I get up late at night or early in the morning, and I get motivated and I ask it for things to create. You won't be dragging any boxes around the page. You can type what you want the same way you would if you were texting someone. So build a landing page for a plumbing company with online booking. That's it. That's the whole instruction. It can even clone the structure of a site you already like. You can paste the link, and AI Studio will study the layout and build something in that same style just for your business. While I'm talking to you guys, AI Studio is already laying out the headers in the hero section and a footer, and we're chilling, having a morning conversation. The most part that people miss is it's not just a pretty page sitting by itself. It connects straight to my back office, to my CRM, and it's ready to run my business. The booking section pulls from my real calendar. The contact form pulls straight into my pipeline. So a lead is not just sitting in the inbox, it's dropping into my sales process, into my sales system for my other AI employees to start engaging. There's no copy, no paste, no I'll connect it later and then you forget. If something looks off, we don't have to start over it. We just tell it, make the header darker, move the booking button up. It listens, it updates the page in seconds. This is what having an AI employee actually looks like, not a chatbot answering questions. An AI employee actually doing the building. So you can see my hands here. If you've been sitting on an outdated website, if you are a church, a small organization, a large organization, if you don't have a website, this is your sign. You can comment AI and check your DMs and schedule your free 15-minute consultation, and we can build a website with you. We can go over any questions that you might have. I think one of the things that people forget is having AI literally at our fingertips has brought technology to us that we can do things that cost thousands of dollars for little to no cost at all. Make sure you comment AI, check your DMs, book your AI consultation. You can get access to this software so that you can build your website, add a website, update your website, build and sell websites. If you're looking for a part-time job, this is a great avenue to help local businesses, local small businesses that just don't have time to update their website for a reasonable cost. Maybe you don't charge $3,000. Maybe it's $500 or $600, and you get to get a website updated for that mom and pop business around the corner. We're going to hang out a little bit. I'm going to let AI Studio keep working, and we'll see what it comes up with on that hero section. If you ever want to see the whole build from start to finish, including the parts we did not show you yet, stick around. We're about to walk through the entire thing prompt